Yo.
What's happening?
ChessN'Checkerz.
What's
Hey,
happening? What's happening?
What's up, free world?
Hey, guys.
Thank y'all for tuning in, man. It's another one.
And another one. I love it. Guys, I'm feeling kind of good today.
I am too, though.
It's like good vibes.
It's Friday.
Good vibes.
It's a Casa
Friday.
Azul day?
Yes,
It's Friday,
that Casa
man.
Azul.
Casa Azul day for them.
No doubt.
Yes. Proud of you.
I'm one of your hosts, Steve E. Johnson II.
Whoop, whoop.
And I'm Marcus Bailey, also known as Wall. I'm a little bit slow today, man. Catch up with me, man.
Yeah, we had a deep conversation before this. And I'm Chloe Owens, also known as Just Chloe.
Respect. Today we're gonna be talking about accountability, man. We really we sat up yesterday talking and really like strategizing what we wanted to talk about on this episode.
Yeah.
And we felt like accountability was something that the world needs, the audience needs. So we're gonna talk about accountability.
Who say that?
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do though. I'll let a person know how I think about that one. For real.
Now, I mean, at the end of the day, accountability is necessary.
Oh, of course.
You know what I mean? Like, especially when a person talks about you trying to change and better yourself and be better, the number one thing, you got to be honest with yourself.
Accountability is where it starts.
Facts.
Yeah, for sure. But what do you feel like it takes for accountability? Like, what is accountability?
Accountability, number one, is being honest with yourself, taking ownership of your mistakes, being real enough with yourself to say, hey, I did it. Mm-hmm. Like, you got a lot of people that make excuses. Take the excuses out.
Right.
Take the excuses out and just own up to what it is.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know
and
what I
I
mean?
feel like it takes a lot for a person to be able to do that.
It is.
No, though. You
It
gotta.
Yeah.
This is how I think about accountability. For real though, it's like, where can you go where you ain't being held accountable?
Right.
You said what now?
Where can you go right now today where you're not going to be held accountable?
Nowhere.
For anything you do. Think about that.
Nah, there are situations you can be and be not accountable.
Like, shit, you and your girl, you and like nobody's like real life situations, like you going out there on the street, you got to walk down the street, maybe get messed with. You got to walk down the street, your guy might pull up. It don't matter. It's like, where are you not being held accountable at? Any part of your life. Because if you do anything wrong, guess what's going to happen?
There are certain situations in life, the circles that we move in, sometimes you got friends that are just yes men. Just allow you to be who you be.
Like
that
minions.
is
Like minions.
Minions.
Okay.
That is a situation
Yeah.
where you are not being held accountable. You got certain friends that do not hold each other accountable.
This is what I'm saying, though. How can I be a judge?
What do you
How can I be a judge of whether or not you being accountable to yourself or your guy?
Nah, that's not what you said. What you said is there's nowhere in the world that we can go and not be
swear
held
to God,
accountable.
it ain't.
And I'm telling you, there is. There are certain your circle of, there's a possibility your circle of friends
In that group.
will not have
Yeah,
you
what
hold
if
you
don't
accountable.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. Like me, I fuck with you. Like every day, you one of my. Nigga, I swear to God, you one of my.
Hey, we gotta stop using it.
My fault.
We gotta stop
But
doing it.
you my guy.
No doubt.
I'm talking about. You'll be the first one I call, but I call you every day. Other than moving, but as far as like just trying to be around somebody, nah, because it depends on who you're dealing with. We 40 something.
Yeah.
We're not just hanging around people for no reason. Not saying that, but it's just like we grown.
Some people are. Some people are.
I feel like that comes into play with our, like, the topic, like, number 2, be honest with yourself. I feel like that comes more with be honest with yourself. Then, like, the older you get, yeah, you might choose some people you hang around with.
That's seasoning.
But at the end of the day, I do see how you do have some people that are just, that's their characteristic as a minion.
Yeah.
Just to be like, okay, but you know not to go to that person as you get older and once you learn that. But there's also some people that is that dominant leadership that's going to be like, no, that's not gonna work. Because I'm gonna tell you the reality of it. Nah, he gonna screw you over.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
See, I feel what you're saying. Like you're saying that because in life, naturally, there are institutions set up to where they are going to hold you. Prison's going to hold you accountable. The court system, the judicial system is going to hold you accountable. But listen to what I'm saying. But what I'm saying to you is, in life, there is accountability really is a problem.
Everywhere.
But you're saying people hold people
Everywhere.
That's not no. Everybody
That's why I say though, when you wake up, your girl holding you accountable.
Maybe
Well,
not.
Hold on though. That's all. Let me explain.
Maybe not.
I'll let you go. When you wake up, your girl hold you accountable. When you got to take them kids to school, the kids hold you accountable. Then when you go to work hold you accountable. Don't show up. Don't do this. Don't accountable. Because you're going to get fired. Hold on.
Nah, because I can't keep that you keep going. Because you going on a rampage, and you're not even trying to hear the other side.
I feel like, but
You're not even trying to hear the other side.
But
some work.
Nah.
Some
Listen.
work because there's some jobs that wouldn't care if this person.
I'm not saying no particular job. I guarantee you being held accountable just to show up every
I'm not
day.
even talking about work America.
Yeah,
I'm not even talking about society. I'm
In
talking
general.
about at home. At home, there's a very strong possibility that man is so dominant in his household that nobody's holding accountable. You talk about every girlfriend don't hold their man accountable. You got some men that are so dominated in their household that where they woman can't say nothing. That man get up late for work. He get up and hey, cook breakfast. We'll do this. She do everything. The kids the same way. So when you say everybody's being held accountable, no.
No, I ain't.
No.
I
can't agree with that.
No, this is what I'm saying though, Philly. In general, thinking like, forget the deep into the relationship, what's going on every day, the relationship, just going to work. I ain't gonna dig. To the point where I'm gonna give you examples, but I'm just saying, at home, at work, when you're doing business, when you living your everyday life, just kicking it. You being held accountable because if you mess up, you're going to pay for it.
You think that, but it's not happening the way you thinking. You making it sound like everybody. No, nobody's holding Donald Trump accountable. That man that came through and crushed the
He
whole
the only
building.
person. Everybody
He's
else
not the
going
only
to
person.
jail. I don't know.
He's not the only
For
person that
bullshit,
has.
yeah.
But he's not the only person, bro.
Sorry.
All I'm saying is, we're not talking about Donald Trump.
We're talking about everybody. We're talking about from Donald Trump all the way to the
I
bottom.
guarantee and we need to get into our audience to ask them. I guarantee you, if you think really deep in your mind, every day you are being held accountable. That's why you do the right thing.
No. So, all right, so if everybody's being held accountable, why are so many dudes locked
Because
up?
that's why we ain't out here selling dope, because we know we're going to be held accountable.
All right, that's me and you. Everybody's not where me and
But
you
guess
is at.
what? Somebody's not crossing the street the wrong way because they know they're going to be held accountable.
Bro, somebody's not crossing the street the wrong way because they don't want to get hit by a car and die.
But it's not everybody.
And it's not
No,
everybody.
I said not everybody, but
Yeah.
somebody.
Yeah.
Somebody is out
And
here
guess what?
going
Somebody's being held
Just
accountable.
keeping it real.
And then there's somebody's
All I'm
not
trying
being
to
held
tell you,
accountable.
I bet you add up everything you could even think you could be held accountable for in life. Right?
Paying bills.
Hold on, though. And
Being
tell me how
faithful.
many of them you ain't meeting.
All right. Think about
Tell
this.
me how many of them you ain't meeting.
Think about this for a minute. We not talking about you.
I'm
We're
not
talking to the audience. And you trying to tell me there's an audience out there that is everybody's out there being held accountable? We're talking to the people that's not taking
Like,
accountability.
bruh, I ain't gonna lie though. Be quiet. And I'm gonna tell you like this. Just take a day and think about what I'm saying.
I am. I'm very much
Like, bro, you are being held accountable every
Ho, ho,
move
ho, ho.
you made.
Everybody's not being held accountable, bro.
You are.
No.
Some people aren't.
No.
Why?
Some people are not being
Because the people that they
are-
have around them or the people they live with
Yeah.
is not holding them accountable.
Yeah.
So it's like some people
You
are.
think every
being
friend that
held
you had
accountable.
held you accountable? So why are you making it sound like the people that's behind you and that's younger than us, older than us, whatever, are being held accountable? Just like in your mind, you can't fathom somebody not being held accountable.
I know, though.
Now, I'm trying to really get you to see the other side. I get
No,
what you're saying.
I see it.
There is a lot of accountability out there, and people are being held accountable. But for the most part, or for some of the part, everybody's not being held accountable. And they're not even holding
I
themselves
think that ain't
accountable.
what I was saying was, look, try to tell you, if you ain't holding yourself accountable versus being held accountable. then
But that's
hey,
the problem. That's why we're addressing it. Because
They can-
in life, there are
you
people
can hold
not holding
yourself
themselves
accountable.
accountable.
You can hold yourself accountable. But we
You
talking
can?
about being held
No,
accountable.
we're talking about accountability, period.
Oh, accountability.
On all
yeah.
levels.
Self accountability different.
No, it's no difference outside of it's just you holding yourself accountable. But what if you're not holding yourself accountable and then the people you're around ain't holding yourself accountable? And you got a job that's laid back and ain't tripping.
Then
Pay
you're
you under the...
well, then you're probably not going to be accountable
Man,
yourself.
You're supposed to be accountable.
At that point.
You're supposed to be accountable. You're supposed to handle your business. But I'm not saying that. I'm saying what I'm saying is on that side for real is that if you know certain things, I will take that back when I say everybody. Not everybody, but anybody that's thinking, know you being held accountable for everything you do, every move you make. My bad. I will take that back.
I will say that, like, I feel like it is a certain personality or a certain person that some aren't. They don't take the accountability. And I don't know, like, some of it is the environment they've been raised in or how they've been raised, who they're around, like you said, hyping them up. But I just feel like it's based off that person, you know?
Yeah.
I just... Listen, I hear what you're saying, man, right? But the way you started it off was almost as if like
Nah, because I want
like you not even
I
trying
wanna-
to hear the other side to it.
I wasn't for
And
real
that's
though
not- that's
because
not- nah, we can't
because
do that. We can't do
I'm
that.
looking at yeah, we do because that's. The
I mean,
shit.
we could do
We
that,
gotta
but
debate-
we
gotta
gonna
debate
get
that.
we gonna get
Because
hot and heated up here.
this-
I mean, it did. I don't know.
Bro.
But this is why I say
You not-
this is why I say I promise you. Everybody is being held accountable.
No.
They don't even, hold on, though.
No.
Maybe you just don't even know you.
No,
being,
you listen. That's like saying everybody is faithful. Everybody, you can never put nobody in a box like that. You can't put that in a box
that's a
like that.
different type
Everybody
of-
is that. You can't say
But,
that.
and we were talking
Hold on,
Everybody's
about...
not being held accountable.
And we were talking about, like, at home.
Yeah,
Like,
all
at
right.
home are you
But
held
Chloe,
accountable,
no.
right?
Maybe not.
Let me play with you.
Right.
I know kids that's not even being held accountable.
Let me-
Go to school, come back with bad grades, don't get no whooping, don't get no discipline.
Right.
A little kid is not being held accountable in some household. So how you gonna sit here and say
Hold on,
everybody? No, listen, I'm only going off what you said because words have meaning. You cannot make a statement, especially not to us on this platform, and say everybody is being held accountable. No.
Can
We're
I
not gonna
speak?
do that. Yeah, you can speak now.
All
You
right.
can.
Now hold up. I'm not talking about
Wait a minute.
dealing with what you can control.
What's up, y'all?
I'm talking about being held accountable. You don't have no control over that, man.
You don't what?
Don't have no control over
Of being
held
held?
accountable. And now you know why? Because they'll lock you up. They'll take this, they'll
Listen.
take that. And I'm
Listen.
trying to tell you, it don't matter. You
Listen.
have free will. I'm talking about we could dive into something. When you have free will to do whatever you want, that don't mean you ain't gonna be held accountable if you go do something they say you ain't supposed to do.
So you talking about like breaking the law? If you break the law and
I'm
get
not
caught,
talking about
you're gonna be
breaking-
held accountable. What do you start?
I'm everywhere.
No, that's not everywhere.
It's not like
If you go cheat on your girl,
Hold on,
is it
that's
guaranteed
not-
that she's gonna break up with you? Is she gonna put you on
Who
punishment? She's gonna cut
cares?
you off?
All
That's
I'm
not.
saying,
She
though,
might just be like,
guess
"Hey, it's
what?
all good, boom,
Guess
boom,
what?
boom," and keep it moving.
But get that.
You keep talking
That's
about
how
it.
you thinking. Your
That's
girl
what it
thinking
is.
She's holding you accountable to go out there, do whatever you do, and bring your ass back home and not cheat on her.
That's not being held accountable though.
Yeah, you are, because she's holding you accountable.
How is she holding you
I
accountable?
go by, how she gonna leave you if you
How?
fuck her over?
First
I
off,
feel like, but
Yeah.
He said if you don't. She's saying that she's holding you
All I'm trying to
accountable.
tell you is
So
you
you're
dealing with
not doing
some
that.
I
See,
can
I
control
don't. That I
versus
feel like
what
though at that point that's
entities
trust.
control. That's all I'm
That's
saying.
trust, not accountability.
No.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, it's like, okay, she's talking about that.
Hey.
But what I'm
hey,
saying
we on the
is,
show. We on the show. We on the show.
I
We gotta stay
understand.
focused on. Come on, Mark. Come on,
I
come
understand.
on.
This is what I'm trying to tell you, bro. Is that it's not versus what you can control. It's what the entities control. For real.
I feel like we getting a little bit off the subject just a little bit because at the end of the day, what we're addressing is accountability. So we're talking about the individuals who are not being held accountable, whether that be because of your lifestyle or because you're not holding yourself personal, like you said, personal accountability, self-accountability. So what we're doing is we're trying to give encouragement to the individuals who aren't holding themselves accountable and they surround themselves by people that aren't holding them accountable. So when we say that, Well, we're going through the list. Ownership of your mistakes. Let's address an individual or address situations where a person is not taking ownership of their mistakes. Let's not put so much emphasis on what the world is doing as far as who's holding you accountable. Let's talk about an individual.
I want to talk about myself.
All right, we'll talk about yourself. Are you
I
holding
do.
yourself accountable?
Yeah, I do.
You sure?
That's why I already know that I'm being held accountable.
Who are you being held accountable by?
Every entity around me.
Name some.
I'm trying to tell you though, bro. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Like my girl, I don't want to do her wrong. But I just know she got faith that he ain't gonna do no wrong. He gonna bring her.
Is she holding you accountable though?
She gotta hold me accountable.
She don't got to. The question is she though? She don't got to. All women don't hold their man
It depends
accountable.
on the person.
I'm trying to tell you though. But
if your woman is doing it, which I'm pretty sure she is because I know her as an individual. But
because
is she?
Talking about she can hold me accountable all she wants. I know I'm gonna hold myself accountable. That's all I'm saying.
Which one is it? Is she holding you accountable or are you holding yourself accountable?
I don't care if she hold me accountable. I'm gonna hold myself accountable, bro.
Well, that's not the question. That's not the conversation. The conversation is.
All right.
So you don't want to talk about what we talking about? This is crazy, yo.
Let's gear it towards.
Because I don't want to talk about that because
why wouldn't we talk about it? This is the platform for it.
I have no.
You just said you want to talk about yourself, and now
I'm gonna talk about myself. But you said no. Let's talk about what you.
No, I asked you what you want to talk. You said I want to talk about my
when I started explaining, you said.
But you don't want to answer the question about yourself, your household.
Let's just base it on a specific topic to just bring it in and break it down. Let's do it so like, I don't know, we were reading out like an article or something like that we
Oh, that's the hot topic. That's the
Yeah,
hot topic.
yeah.
About the baby. Oh, yeah.
Yes,
We
yes.
can bring that to the world.
about
We
the
can bring
baby
that to the
mama
world.
drama.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like
Let me see.
geared towards one thing.
That was a good topic.
Yeah.
And this was a few weeks ago. Let me read it so that way we can get it.
So everybody else knows what's going on.
Yeah, detail for detail. Okay, so the situation was like this.
This was pretty good.
All right, so yeah, this is a good debate topic.
Yes.
So people different opinion. All right. So it was a baby daddy. This is what he said. He said, I'm her baby daddy, not her man.
Okay.
That's how he started it.
Right.
He said, so my baby mama hit me like, can you help me with the rent this month? He said, wait, is our daughter about to be homeless? Or you just trying to keep the Netflix and the Wi-Fi on? She said, both.
Period.
He said, cool, drop my daughter off. She'll have her own room, snacks on deck, Disney Plus, and a bedtime routine. She said, nah, I'm good. He hit back like he said, oh, so now I'm the villain. Now see, this is where the confusion is. Y'all want baby daddies to be husbands, landlords, handymans, therapists, and Cash App sponsor all in one. And he went on to explain. He said, listen closely. I am not your man. I am not your landlord. And I'm definitely not your in case Tyrone don't come through emergency fund. He said, I'm here for my daughter. If you lose your spot, that's a you problem. My child got a roof with me any day, anytime. But you better text whoever you had giggling at 2:17 a.m. last Tuesday.
Big mad or a little mad.
Right. He said, y'all don't want help. Y'all want control over where the help comes from. I'm not paying rent just so you can block me, then post independence. Healing unbothered. From the same couch I helped pay for. He said, I ain't no ATM, I ain't a backup plan, and I damn sure ain't Captain Save a circumstance.
Okay, see.
So he said a lot.
I really like that. And that's why, no, you're not an ATM, you're not a landlord, but you're my baby daddy. So, I really, like, when you sent that in the group text, I was just like, oh, because I relate to this, because I have a baby daddy.
Yeah.
And, well, my ex-husband. So it's like,
Yeah.
I definitely relate to that. I feel like if I ask and call my baby daddy for my rent, 100%. Yes. I feel like he should give me that.
Do your baby daddy pay child support?
Okay, that does make a difference, though.
He asked you a question. He asked you a question, though.
No, my baby daddy does not pay child support. But
Okay.
I feel like that's what I'm saying, though, too. We already had that establishment, like, before everything. Like, you know, I don't need a person in a black robe to tell me how to raise me and his child. So I'm like, I'm not going to go through all that for that if we can handle it ourselves. There's some people that need that, though.
Okay.
Because they can't communicate.
All right.
But I feel like if I'm not, and I'm like, but as long as we have that understanding, like, hey, like, whenever I need something, like, you're there, or like, you know, like, the basics, like, back to school, stuff like that. So, I mean, yeah, 100, I feel like, yes.
So if you call your baby father for help with the rent or to pay the rent, you expect him to give that help.
Yeah, 100.
And you wouldn't allow the child to come live with him. If that's what he's saying, like, nah, I'm not gonna give you the money. I'm just let baby boy, baby girl come stay with me. Cause that's the other option.
Yeah, that option, it would happen before a week, because I feel like at the end of the day, you're only going to be able, us women know, ladies, hey, we know our kids' schedules like the back of our hand. I mean, you can try to take them to school on time for a little bit, but they're going to be late a few times. We're already in routine with everything. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that, yes, that is true. Okay, yeah. I mean, generally speaking, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, they can come live with you. But after a week or something, fellas, come on. We know. Like,
so not fair.
We
So
know.
not fair. So not fair.
Like,
You're coming back.
So not
I
fair.
mean,
I'm tired. No, come get these
we
kids.
know.
No.
Come
So
on,
not- so
y'all.
not
like,
fair.
All I was saying though,
no.
all I was saying with
So-
that situation is like, it depends on the situation. Not everybody the same. We gonna get that out there.
Right.
But I'm just saying, like in her situation, for real, yeah. As long as he doing what he supposed to do, because ain't no woman not asking for child support if you ain't doing what you're supposed to do. If you doing what you're supposed to do, you ain't gonna be on child support. So, and then yeah, I feel like, because your baby mama might let you go a whole year without giving her nothing for the child because you fucked up. And then when you cool, excuse my language, but when you cool, whatever, man, you know what I'm saying? It's just one of them things. But if you're not doing nothing, and you're not taking care of your child, I think you should help your baby
I will
mama
say
if her
this,
rent
though,
was due.
too. I will say this. Saying that, though, also saying it's not like it's a monthly thing I'm asking you for.
Yeah, that's one-time thing.
So if it's a one-time thing and you already know my personality and how I roll, and it's like I'm only going to ask you because I need it, then I feel like that's because I would do it for him.
Oh, you would do it for him?
Oh, 100%.
You'll help him pay his rent
Yes.
without the kid
Without
don't even
the
live
kids
with him?
there.
No.
You just let him help him pay the
100%.
rent. Okay.
100%.
All right. Well, those are different variables. So I'm address what was said in the
Yeah.
post. And so I look at it like this. My opinion. Reading it how he wrote it, I can agree with. I'm not mad at him as an individual. Now, as me as an individual, personally, my situation, my life, my world, my baby mothers could ask me for anything, and damn near I'm gonna say yes. That's just me as an individual.
As you should.
And but I only say that because of the relationship, the rapport, and that I have with my baby mothers, the way that I appreciate them.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying? My story. Like I said, you got to remember, I've been gone for 14 and a half years. So how dare me come home and
As you
tell them
should.
no to anything?
As you should,
My baby
yeah.
mama called me right now through the podcast and tell me go get a piece of chewing gum.
Yeah, we're gonna get paused.
You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna jump through hoops for mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's my story. But when I can look at somebody else's story, and like I said, I'm reading this for what he said. The thing that stood out to me the most is this: it sounds like they're not together. It sounds like they
Right.
both live two separate lives.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, they not together.
Right.
It sounds like he's not on child support, or he might be on child. So we don't even know.
Yeah,
like,
we don't know
We
that
don't know
one.
that. So
Because I feel like that's a big part.
that is.
Okay.
That is.
So,
And then it also sounds like he is capable of providing a house for and stability for his daughter or his child. You know what I mean? So I look at it like this. Woman, man, she, for whatever reason, has custody or has the child living with her. If you can no longer supply and provide this for our child, then let me take the reins. Now, what you were saying, like, he don't know, guess what? He can learn. He can learn what her favorite food is. Like he even said in there, she'll have a bedtime. Like he's
Right.
almost like he's saying, whatever my Disney Plus, whatever snacks, whatever my daughter gonna need, she's gonna have
but
it.
you have to think though, that child already has the routine, and at the end of the day, there's gonna be some. That's why I'm saying, like, a female's more nurturing than a male. So regardless if you have a daughter or a son, it's still that nurturing part. So at the end of the day, yeah, they can come, but what if the child, they love you to death, but they're not comfortable? They're
Then
comfortable talking to mom.
But you'll know that when it plays out, when that situation arises. What we do know is this.
But I go through that and I know my child.
So guess what? That's why I love the word accountability. That means that the mother has to take accountability this moment and be like, damn, I can't even pay for the house so my daughter can live in. See what I'm saying? I can't do it.
But if it's going to disrupt our child,
Mama, get your shit together then.
no.
Mama, get your
Daddy, help me out.
I am going to help you out.
if it's going to affect
I am going to take
how
my daughter.
our child feels, then Dad, help us out.
See, now you're assuming that coming to live with daddy is just a bad situation.
I mean,
Kids go live with their grandmas for the summer. Like, kids move around.
Right. It's
So,
still grandma, though.
Again, it's daddy. It's daddy. That's what I'm saying. It's like
nurturing,
we haven't. You keep saying nurture. Like, yes, mothers, women, y'all definitely nurturing.
Yeah.
That's just y'all character. But that does not mean, just like how today is, mothers are raising kids or boys by themselves.
Right.
So a man can't raise a little girl?
No, I definitely think that they could, but also some little girls, yeah, they'll be fine living with their dad. But what if your child has that personality that they're just not comfortable? They'd rather be with mom.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But
Why
then,
go there?
Then
if you know your child?
Then you gotta ask mama, why you ain't make sure we got money to pay? They keep me here. Mama dropped the ball.
I have a question. So, let's say in his situation, the child has the parents arranged 50-50 custody, and the child is established good routine with dad, knows dad well, loves dad,
Right.
has good relationship with both parents. Is the dad still responsible for the mom's where she can't make up for? Are the parents still connected forever, or is it just about the kid?
It's about the kid at the end
Yeah,
of the day.
they're not connected forever.
So
like
that's why it's-
if my
But
child, I feel like
understand-
though, once my child's 18, I wouldn't even
So
even
that's where
dare.
the financial part comes in. Then.
But the whole thing, like when I think about things, like y'all think I'll just be talking shit, but I just be looking at shit from different angles. I'm gonna look at it from a different angle than you just to see. You gonna come up with about 5. I'm gonna come up with about 5, and then you can look at shit in different angles. See what I'm saying? Like it really depends on what situation you in. Who you like? We talking about like nobody is specific on anything we talking about. It might be 5 people here, 10 people there, 20 people on the other situation, but when you move it and you think like that, it just gives you different scenarios of how something could play out. And I guarantee you, like you can almost pinpoint like how it's looking, what it's gonna be. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah. Well, and I feel like though too, I will say, also, it said that I'm not Tyrone or whatever. So I feel like though too, if I had a dude or was dating somebody else, I don't know. Absolutely not. He shouldn't pay it.
So but that's what that's why I'm saying I'm actually responding to the post. I'm looking at all the details that he put into it. So it's like,
if a Tyrone is in the situation, no, because I feel like any man that I'm with, you should be helping me as well. Like that's your, well, once again, the accountability. Like you're the man of the house, especially if we're living together. I shouldn't be struggling to pay my rent or any of my bills at that matter.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like what I'm saying to you is, naturally, that's why I looked at it like the baby father, the baby mama. If we're not together, I don't really know the details of your life.
Right.
So it's fair to assume that you are dating. It's fair to assume that you are living. So when you call me and be like, hey, I need help with my rent this month, the first thing in my mind, if I'm looking at it from his standpoint, I'm like, what you got going on over there where you can't take care of it?
Right.
Matter of fact, don't even worry about it. Just send my daughter over here. She got, and you figure it out. And that's what I'm saying. Like, to me, the whole my daughter not be comfortable is messed up. She got to uproot her life and move it around. Listen, that's all the things that the mother should be saying to herself, holding herself accountable for. The reason that this is even happening is because she ain't paying the monthly rent.
Yeah, but I feel like also, too, like, it's a difference in that. If she's single, I don't feel like, no, the mother shouldn't be fully held accountable. If she's doing everything in her power, and it's just, it's not cutting it.
But I mean, like you said, we don't know if he's paying paying child support.
That's what I'm saying. If we're not the unknowing, then it's a different story.
Nah. Listen, I genuinely believe that fathers should be given the same opportunities as mothers. And if the mother cannot provide shelter for the child, and I can, let me get mine. Forget the whole, we're going to change his routine. Listen, the only reason this routine is about to be changed is because mama cannot be consistent right now. She has to drop the ball for the month of February. So, yeah, for the month of February.
But the child doesn't know that.
It's not the child's business. It's not the child's business.
Exactly.
So guess what you're supposed to tell the child? Yeah, you're going to daddy's house. That's it. The child, because it's like you're almost making an assumption that the child is just going to be like, I don't want to go to daddy. How you know he don't already got a relationship with his child?
And I mean, that's the thing. I don't know, but I feel like if it's going to affect the routine, that's something that they should not, or how that child feels, at that point, the decision should be made based off of how it's going to affect the child.
I don't think it can ever affect a child a bad way to have both parents, because naturally, that's where the accountability comes in for both the mom and the father. If we weren't gonna get married and try to live this life locked in for the rest of our days, we shouldn't have been sex on each other in the first place. See what I'm saying? They say that in the Bible and all this. That's how we were supposed to be raised. That's what our great grandparents did.
Right.
Have sex, get pregnant, get married, have sex, have kids. Raise all our kids in the same household. So the fact that we already messed up the dynamics where the husband or the man is over here, the woman is over here, and we not together, we got to be ready for whatever comes. So if the kid got to go back and forth, kids go to their parents' house, go to their daddy's house on the weekends.
Right, but that's so different. 2 days is so different from a week, a month, a year. That's so different.
So pay the rent, mama.
Help me, Dad.
Why do I gotta help you when I got my own? I pay my own shit. How can I help you? And you know how stressful that'd be. I gotta pay my shit and your shit. That's what I was saying.
Like, what if Dad gotta pay his own bills too, though?
I gotta pay my own shit.
Well, help me figure it out, Dad.
I just did. Bring my daughter over here, and you figure it out.
I don't feel like if it's gonna affect the child, that's something. I feel like that's something that you guys should work through together.
I just don't. I just don't believe whatever it would do to the child is not gonna be detrimental.
Hold on, though. What we talking about is really like a specific situation, because man, other people think different.
But we are talking about specific. We're talking about the situation, how it read off the
like
post.
how you. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm siding with you on that argument, though. I'm just sitting here listening. I side with you on that argument when it comes to that situation, though.
That's all I'm talking about. I'm talking about this situation. I'm just saying. We don't know the particular details outside of what was written.
Yeah.
And all I'm saying is the man said, hey,
that situation, I'm with you on that.
Just send my daughter over here. You know what I mean? And I'm saying, like, of course, if I put it to my life, I already told you, I'm not telling my baby mamas no for shit. Like, it's yes. I'm jumping through the hoops for them because of my appreciation level. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if this is a neutral situation where he ain't messed up, she ain't messed up, it just so happens she just, for whatever reason, cannot cover the rent this month. And she's asking him for money that he probably don't even have or just can't. He's probably just saying, listen, man, just send her over here. I got the setup. I'm consistent.
And not knowing, like, it could be a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
a month,
whatever.
2 months, a year. We don't know what, you know what I mean? We don't know what she's going through. All we know is, and my thing is this, to me, it's never a bad thing for a child to be around his father.
I didn't say it's a bad thing for the child to be around the father. I'm just saying if it's a long period of time and that's just what that child is used to or is comfortable, then I mean...
Then the mama got to beat herself up and be like, dang, if I wouldn't have dropped the ball or if life wouldn't have hit a certain way, I would not have to even, you know, put my daughter in a different situation than what we were already accustomed to.
Yeah, that's different.
That's why I'm saying. That's why it's accountability.
Right.
We don't know the details of why she can't pay the rent. Why we don't know if she jacked it off, if she got fired.
But the fact that you can't.
The fact that you can't, we got to face reality. You can't, so we got to do the best thing for the child. And we can't say, I don't want to uproot her. So what, you gonna go to a homeless shelter with my daughter? And I got a full-fledged house for my daughter to live?
Okay,
no,
that's
you
fair.
go to the homeless shelter
That's fair.
and let me, you know what I mean? Let
That's
our child, you know what I mean?
That's fair.
And that's all. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying?
Fair.
Accountability.
Yeah, it's definitely accountability, though. I
That's
look at
fair.
it. I kind of look at it different now, man. When you saying it like that.
Yeah, like not knowing the basics of it, but I mean,
Yeah.
from just Chloe, boy.
And that's respectful though, because and I like that because you speaking from your perspective,
Yeah.
which means that the type of relationship you and your baby father have
Yeah.
is that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, like it,
With-
of course. Like you said, like at one point we were in love
Right.
and we had a child. So
Right.
I never ever want to see him do bad or
Right.
wish bad upon him. Like
It helps that both of y'all
you
just
know?
cool.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
It's
It
just-
helps that
it makes
both
it
of y'all
so,
are
yeah,
good
so
in
much
life.
easier.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That,
Nah,
that
facts.
helps a whole lot.
Yeah, like it's not
different
our
when you-
child's fault that we grew apart. You
No
know?
doubt.
Yeah,
So,
you could be dealing
it's
with
just like,
somebody
make it
that ain't
work.
worth
Yeah.
nothing, ain't got nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you said some power
Change the
because you even
dynamic.
said you would help him pay his rent.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
Listen, a lot of baby mothers don't think like that.
Oh yeah, 100%.
A lot
Yeah.
of people. I think I'm blessed. I think if yes, I think I have baby mothers where, if, like, especially me coming home and they trying to get on my
Yeah.
feet and I
Yeah.
need them. And that's the thing. Every relationship isn't like that.
Right.
Every relationship is like
But
that.
see, that's what
You
I'm
know
saying. It's like that's why you have the relationship with them like
Right.
you do, and I have it with mine like I
Right.
do. And it's just so much easier
Right.
because at the end of the day, it's like we're family still at the end of the day.
No doubt.
So whoever I'm with, if they can't accept that, then you're not gonna make it, homeboy. You
I
know?
get that.
You know, because that's what it is.
I get that.
So
And so the thing I like about this, though, or at least that topic, is because I think accountability, even with that word accountability, it plays into that situation. Because I think if both sides take accountability, that situation could play out a lot different. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like if the mother looked at it for what it was and take accountability for whatever it was. If the father, like you say, because like we don't know the details, but if the father even be like, well, I haven't been in her life, or I haven't
Right.
been doing for her, so maybe I should help out in this moment.
100%.
But
See what
did
I'm
they
saying?
say that in the story though?
It didn't say
no,
that in the story.
that's why it
so
didn't
that
give
can't-
any.
yeah,
It didn't give
no
any. Yeah,
details.
specific. Yeah.
You know what I
So-
mean? But like I said, but if we do dissect it and we were to get details, what if he wasn't paying child support? What if he hasn't been in her life? What if he haven't been helping
Yeah,
out?
we don't know.
But if he was honest with himself and took ownership of the mistakes and his shortcomings, like, damn, I haven't been.
We'll be sitting
maybe
there
I
talking
should.
about nothing for no reason because if you wasn't even there, you ain't got no argument.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Right. But you got some men out there that be on that, though. Like,
And that's
don't
what
do
I
nothing for
think-
their children. Don't
That's
butter.
true.
And
That's what I'm
then
s- yeah.
the baby mama call out of the blue and just be like, hey, can you help out? And they'll just be like, man, whatever.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's true. Yeah.
And you ain't seen your daughter. And you know
yeah,
what I mean?
nothing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And that's why I felt where you were going with it. Like you're saying, why send her over there if she's not comfortable?
Right.
You know what I
because
mean?
you don't know. Like,
Right.
you don't know if she just sees him every weekend or. And I feel like, too, it is a difference with a little girl and a boy. So, I mean, I feel like a boy might be more comfortable, but still it's like you just don't. I mean, your kids, you know, they're so comfortable talking to us. There's always that parent that they're comfortable talking to,
Facts.
regardless if it's the mom or the dad.
No doubt. No
So
doubt.
it's like if you're going to keep that open communication open, especially as older as they get nowadays, 100%.
No, I get that. You know, and I guess, like you said, we didn't have enough details with that particular situation outside what we heard, but that's how I looked at it coming from his perspective,
Yeah.
not my perspective. Like I said, when it comes to my baby mothers, I'm a yes man. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I can't really say no.
Now, if you're out here buying BS and Louis bags and stuff, no. Like, you need to pay your own SHIT.
No doubt.
Get it together. That's
Nah, that
accountability.
what we was talking about, that's different when somebody coming through for their daughter, though. I just feel like, man, maybe, you know, your baby mama depend on the situation, so we dealing with, like, the conversation of fluctuation anyway. 'Cause
Yeah.
you can, but we can talk about what the situation is with dude, dog. I side with you on that.
No doubt. So accountability. That's what we was on today.
That was good talk, guys.
You know what I mean? At the end of the day, this
It got
this is-
hype a couple
Nah, I
times.
just
Yeah,
mess with
man.
it, dog.
Woo, woo.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, though.
Yes.
Keep it
I'm
100,
on his
though.
line.
What you tell me earlier, it need to get messy. They said it need to get messy. Y'all need to debate more. I just, man, you know,
Dog.
have fun with it.
Nah, it's all love, man. It's
I
all
swear to
love.
God, though.
But this is what I want to leave our audience with: that when you make excuses will lead you to be stuck.
Ooh,
But accountability allows you to move forward.
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
I like that,
I
though.
like that, yeah.
Because I ain't gonna lie, though, you face your shit. Don't
I
run from
swear.
nothing.
You got
That's what
to.
you have to.
Because once you start trying to dodge it, like I'll deal with that later, that's where you messing up at.
Well, you have to in life and to be able to grow. You have to.
Face it.
Yep. Head on. Might as well. It's not, I mean, it's what is it? The discipline or the repercussions of it.
No, repetitions.
No, the repercussions.
repercussions,
of,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Of
Consequences,
it, yeah, it's
consequences.
not going to. I mean, it's not going to change. Like it's
Yeah.
going to be the
No,
same.
that's there. That's all I was saying about the accountability because I don't know. I think different. I wasn't saying it like not like everybody being. I feel like I'm being accountable for everything I do. You see what I'm saying? So if everybody ain't like that though. They don't think
That's it. That's
Yeah.
all I was saying.
Yeah,
But
Just
I'm
'cause
arguing
we
from
are
my
the-
point of view.
Yeah, you were standing on it too. You were standing on this. But I'm just saying the world, everybody not accountable.
no.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we surround ourselves with people that don't hold us accountable, which allows us to fall further deeper into this whole non-accountability thing. And all I'm saying is the encouragement I want to give to the world, the free world, is that we got to strive to be accountable. We got to strive to be honest with ourselves. We got to strive to own up to our mistakes because
You know how much better the world would be if
It would.
everybody would just. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah. Hey,
I don't
have
know.
you ever seen somebody get in an accident, like in the, you know what I mean, at the light, and then they jump out the car mad at
Just
each other?
yesterday.
Yeah, huh?
Just yesterday. What do you
You
mean?
see what I'm saying? And then everybody said, "It's your fault. You did this." Nobody wants to sit there and be like, "Man, it's my fault. I was on my phone." Nobody wants to be.
And guess what?
accountable.
You can
true.
say,
That
I
is
ain't.
true.
Hold on, though. This is what I'm saying, though. I'm going beyond that. You can say, man, I ain't. Guess what? The people downtown, when you go to jail, you going to be held accountable for that body flying
But
out.
that's what
Swear
I'm
to God,
saying.
that's what I'm saying.
Either way, you
Like,
gonna be
you
held
can
accountable.
Say, ain't nobody hold you accountable for doing it, but guess what? The people downtown waiting to hold you accountable for it. That's all I was saying, bro.
I get
It's-
that.
On that point of view, yeah.
That's
But
what
I
I'm
get that.
saying.
I believe-
Shit.
I genuinely
Somebody
believe.
definitely going to be right there.
But that's the whole thing. I'm not saying that there's not an
Yeah.
institution that's established that's going to hold us accountable. I'm talking about us as
Why come it
individuals.
ain't?
I'm saying
that's
there
another
isn't-
day.
Yeah,
Another day,
we're
another
going
day,
off.
you-
Like we've already ran over,
Man,
fellas.
listen.
This is
That-
part
that's-
two. Maybe we didn't have a part
Hell
two.
yeah.
Yeah,
Because
man.
that's all I'm saying. You gotta think. I'm not saying like
Talking to the
you
mic.
can.
Talking to your
You
mic.
can hold me accountable right now for everything I do right now. But if I go out here and move the wrong way, it's somebody else is about to hold me accountable. But I don't even know they hold me accountable. That's all I'm saying,
Listen,
bro.
listen.
It's
What I'm
deep.
saying to you is,
You gotta think about it.
what I'm saying to you is, there is a judicial system that holds us accountable, criminal element that holds us, all that. But what I'm saying to you is, there is no way in the world you're going to convince me that we, as human beings, day to day, hold each other accountable. No.
Not 100%, but I say on certain things you do.
Exactly, on certain things. But you were making it sound like everybody no.
Well,
That is not- that-
guys,
no.
thank you for tuning in. We are going down a
Hey,
rabbit hole
hey,
once
hey,
again
hey.
on the accountability.
Yeah, we going at
We,
it.
thanks
right,
for
all right.
tuning in.
We'll
But nah,
see y'all
listen.
next
time.
I'm signing out. I'm one of your hosts, C.E.
He gonna
Johnson,
be mad at
the
me today.
second.
Chloe probably mad at me
Come
too,
on.
but I don't care.
Let's go.
But I'm trying to tell you
Sign
Tune
though.
in.
off.
Tune in next week,
it's a
man.
little deeper
And, this,
thought.
and
Who are
I'm
you,
Chloe
sir?
Man, my
Owens.
name
Who
is
are you?
Marcus Bailey, also known as Woe, man. Tap in, man. We in here, man. We gonna act a fool a little bit for you.
And I'm Chloe Owens, also known as Just Chloe.
Respect. Next Friday, y'all.
Checkmate.
Tune in.